Hello there everyone and welcome back to Better Than Wolves. As you can see, pigs are glitchy as bloody heck. Yeah, I mean look at that. Look at this. So we've got... Anyways, yeah. These guys were all in the pens. There were no living pigs outside of the pens. And now here we are, luring pigs back into the pen. And I have no idea how to keep these bozos from winding up. Oh, you moron. Seriously? Okay, come on. I have no idea how to stop that. I could use some thoughts on that, but for the moment, it's really just come down to... I hope I didn't put them too close to the Soulforged beacon. That wouldn't be it, would it? Alright, there was another pig here just a minute ago. What the heck happened to him? What did just happen to that pig? There was a pig here not 2 minutes... Seriously, what the heck? You see that? Look at the glitching. Okay. No idea. I'll have to deal with that later. Probably with gimp suits, actually. Maybe I should do that right now. You know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. We need to make sure there are 2 pigs that do not get destroyed. Just pardon me while I... let's see, it's tanned leather armor. And it's everything but the boots, which makes actually a great deal of sense. Alright. I'm going to make sure that there's at least a couple pigs left as breeding stock. I know we've got such a shortage of tanned leather right now, but running out of pigs is going to be a bloody pain. And we're going to have to make this stuff eventually anyways. Hopefully I can remember... You know, I'm thinking this might not actually be the right recipe. Maybe I'd better not make too many more of these things until I confirm. I can always... Okay, I can always turn these into glue. In a pinch. Let's just make one more. And it's actually not costing us too much to do this. This is probably going to be what I get for going off of memory for this. Yep. That it is. Well, okay. Then... that begs the question. What's the new recipe? Animal harness. Go. Let's see. Breeding harness is the actual name. Crafting. Oh! Okay, it's not made out of armor pieces anymore. Well, that was kind of a waste of material. Too bad. Well, alright, so I won't need to make glue anytime soon, is the good news. Okay, so it takes 4 straps and 4 tanned leather, which we're going to see if it will take... Oh, 5 tanned leather. Yeah, 4 straps. We're going to see if it'll take the cut leather. Because that would be nice. No, it doesn't. It actually requires the real leather. Okay, well... Or I could have the recipe wrong. Hold on. There we go. Okay, good. It will take the cut leather. Phew. Okay, there's one. And one more. There we go. Cross of normal leather and... There we are. 2 breeding harnesses and a whole bunch of glue fodder. That was actually extraordinarily wasteful as far as materials go. Makes this wolf farm doubly important. Alright. I'm not going to be using this stuff, so let's just render it. I'm going to need the glue eventually anyways. Okay. So we're going to bring them in here. Actually, no. We're going to build a little storage hut outside. Ugh. Okay. You know what? We'll just make it out of sandstone, this chiseled sandstone and the smooth sandstone for now. Because these guys are eventually going to get taken over into the main base, but I want them somewhere easily accessible by rail. Okay. Just having a little fun here, that's all. Okay. And then a roof. Perfect. Okay. We need to get 2 pigs out of there and bring them over here. Hopefully before we put them in the harness. Okay. So basically, as far as I can tell, pigs are so bloody glitchy that storing them in a pen is borderline impossible without fancy water tricks. So we are going to go with the better than wolves solution, which is stick them in a straitjacket and call them jerks. First of all, are there any pigs in the wandering territory? Well, at least the sheep aren't disappearing. Neither are the cows. It's just these silly pigs. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess there might be some around here. They may have wandered quite far, but I just don't have the time for this anymore. Alright, you jerks. First 2 out are the ones that get to go free. Okay. Okay, there's 1 out. There's 2 out. Get back in there. Alright, fine. You're just gonna die, that's all. Come on, you morons. You're about to enter a terrible place and learn your purpose for the rest of your remainder of your miserable and your miserable existence. Sorry about the delay on this. Just seeing half the pigs gone like that was just so disheartening. Alright, where'd the third? Okay, good. He's just... Alright, whatever. I don't care about you. There's 2 of you with me still. That's all that matters to me. You're gonna need those right there. The further I get these now, the less distance I have to push their butts to get them into their new permanent digs. Which I am going to put a torch in there. For God's sakes. You actually have to come with me. Alright, ready, set, stay. Forever. Congratulations, you are now breeding stock. Which on the bright side means you're never going to get slaughtered. Of course, it does have its downside as well, but you'll figure that out. Mostly it's the standing still and not doing anything ever again. Okay, get in there. Alright, you're not stuck in a block. You are not... Yeah, that'll do. Alright, you little jerks. Good enough. Pig in a box. There we go. Alright. Now that that little annoying distraction is over, that will serve its purpose until I'm ready for pigs. Get rid of that. I guess I could use it later, but right now we're going to go build the wolf pens and plan the water streams for them. I've been sort of brainstorming, and they're actually partly built already, but I want to finish building them with you guys on camera. Show you how they're going to work. And also show you some cool stuff I've found, which, speaking of which, as part of that, I need to go grab some slabs. Probably some easy to work with slabs too. Let's use dirt. Yeah, that should be enough. 2 stacks should be plenty. I'll show you why in a bit here. But let's make our way downstairs. So there's things down there, as you can see. I ran out of material from my first haul. So you remember the slimes we saw over there? I am 99.9% sure that's a slime chunk over there, which is super duper awesome. Now I'm maybe 50-50 sure. I carved out an area here, determined that there were slimes spawning in it, and that was good news. Now we're going to try something additional. I don't believe slimes spawn on sand. They might spawn on dirt, and they might spawn on gravel. By the way, this was a lava lake. I have filled it in quite thoroughly with falling sand and falling gravel. So we're just trying to make it so slimes can't spawn in this chunk right now, because I have reasonable grounds to suspect that the neighboring chunk is a slime chunk as well. And if we can reduce the odds of them spawning in here, this is just preparatory work. I'm just brainstorming and such. We're just going to see what happens here. This is a long-term sort of planning process here. I really do have good reason to suspect that this is there's a neighboring slime chunk just because of where I've seen slime spawn and whatnot. Okay, let's grab my brand new Silk Touch pick. Spent some time in the end recently, just off camera, eating food on occasion. Still no Silk Touch scrolls, and I really am having some difficulty figuring out exactly how I'm going to figure out if the slimes are actually spawning in there. Inquiring minds want to know, how does one determine if silverfish are breeding? Because Flowerchild removed the ability to check if a block is infested, and of course that's a very high density grid of blocks there. Alright, good. We'll leave it at that for now. Just need a way out. Alright, good stuff. Alright, let's go have a look at these spawning pods here. The wolf pods. So I'm planning on 4, which means this chunk's actually going to have lots of extra space in it, which is kind of good news, actually. Each pod is going to be a 3x3. Yeah, with some special characteristics. Yeah, so we're going to have water streams coming in here, and we're going to have a water stream come in over here somehow. And they should split, and because it's an equal distance to each of the 2 channels here. And then it will run over the edge here and flow down to the hopper. And it'll run over the edge here and flow down to the hopper. Oh, I'm off by 1, aren't I? Yep, 1 too small. I don't need Silk Touch for this. Don't waste Silk Touch. I forgot a critical component, namely the inner walls. So we don't want the wolves to wind up getting caught up in... Well, basically we're doing this to minimize light. That at the end of the day, that's the only reason we're setting this up the way we are, is so to minimize the quantity of light that can get into the system. Because wolves produce poop faster in pitch darkness. Okay. Alright, so the way this is going to work, it's actually going to be a little bit bigger than I thought, which is probably for the best that I'm doing this on camera. So what we need, this is the part that's going to divide it off. We'll figure out how to get the water in a minute. So the wolf sits on there, which means that this is the roof. Okay, let's just leave ourselves a small stairway there. Definitely need some torching up here. Even if it's temporary, if I run out of blocks, I don't want to run off and leave spawning ground in here. Okay. Leave those open for somebody to walk through for the moment. And this is going to get opened up here. I hear a skeleton. Means there's still some dark territory around here. Which is good knowledge to have. Alright, so yeah, so water's going to come in right here. Approximately. So we'll dump the wolves right in here, and in there. All right. Little light right there, and then we'll put a capstone on top of these ones. And this is the wolf pod, the actual storage pod for the wolves. I've decided I'm going to feed them on a timer rather than on a detector block. I think it'll be more reliable just to feed them every 5 minutes. I'm not even sure if poop production is linked to wolf hunger anymore anyhow, so we might as well try it out that way. Okay, and this is the... Oh, we'll do it like that. There we go. And then way down. Okay, there was a block in here somewhere. Oh yes, that's what I need to fix. That right there. And then we'll put this in here. And we're going to have water coming in around here somehow. Exact nature of which will be determined, but it's probably going to come in right here, like so. Yeah, we'll probably build a water streaming tube right here. Let's just build a portion of that, because then the water will act as a daylight buffer. So if we drop the water in right here, by the same token, run it down this column, yeah, and then we can drop... Okay, well, let's see. That goes there. And close that off right there. Excellent. Okay. And then this will close right here like so, and water will come in right there. And same design on the other side. Water will come in right here, and we'll close it off like so. And by the time all this is said and done, there won't be any light in there. No chance. No way, no how. And these two water streams will not interfere with each other in a way that is a problem. This is the only one that needs a little attention from a sign, which we'll put right there. That'll keep water from flowing into here. But it should still flow to here. Actually, let's see. That one's a little shorter. Let's make this one a little shorter too. We'll just drop a alright, sandstone for now, because we're going to put a sign right there and keep this side the same length. These two are going to become the water source system, or the flow system. Perfect. That should do it. And then, yeah, poop container. Water will flow here and there and everywhere. And all will be well with the world. Now I just need to make it so I can get up here and continue the project going forward, because I have left myself no way out of here. Let's put the, what should be there, wood anyways. Oh, hold on. Those are upside down slabs, so I'll put that there for now. Okay. So that being done, we don't have any, I don't think I brought any spare ladders down here. Nope. So to get up there, well, we'll be able to use this ladder. We're just going to have to carve a little bit of an access path here, which is fine. We're going to need it anyways. There we go. This will become our first of many access points, because this is going to have to go down to a spot where we're going to be doing redstone work. Okay. So now then, the additional part to this is the feeding system. Let's just build the core structure of it. Plan it out. 2, 3, 4. So there will be a dispenser. Actually, I think we got to do this a little bit more cleverly vertically. The question is, what version of Minecraft are we on? Because that will determine whether or not this idea that I've just had will actually work. We'll find out. Let's go get our dispensers. Where did I leave those silly things? See, in more recent versions of Minecraft, you can place the dispensers facing straight down. So if we could fire the stuff straight down, that could cut a couple blocks of height off this whole system we're building. I did not bring them, did I? Or they're sitting in the box downstairs and I just didn't notice them. Well, they might be over here too. And if they're not here, they're definitely down in the basement. Or, yeah, back at the main base. Nothing and nothing. Yeah, there was no reason to have any dispensers over here. Okay. This is what happens when you have brainstorms and half your base is in a different location. You wind up having to go through a walk across the nice looking but half finished base entrance. And that's okay. It is a nice looking half finished base entrance as far as they go. So it's always nice to do a little run and look. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do this test back at our main base, because if it works the way I hope, it'll work just as well on the ceiling of our home base as it will back at the other spot. And that'll save us some time because the episode's almost over. And, oh, well, there could be that right there. And, well, okay, now I remember, yes, it does, because there's a dispenser in my prototype wolf system that's no longer going to be used exactly as is. And that is indeed an upside down dispenser. This is no longer necessary. I'm replicating its approximate design in the new base, but with a few modifications. So we're just going to grab all this. We don't need it anymore, so that was the design for a self-triggering wolf feeder. So, yes, dispensers can be placed upside down, which means, yeah, the more compact setup will work. Yeah. That's going to be pretty cool. So what we'll do, and see if I can make it back there. I got time. I've got time. So just so you guys know, I'm going on vacation in a week or so as of the time this video goes up. I have no idea if, as of today, if I'm going to have time to get all the video recorded for that period. So there may be some missed episodes. I'll see what I can do about filling in with some content. I mean, I've got XCOM and some other stuff. I might just try and make sure one episode of something goes live each day. But we'll see how time plays out. It's going to be a busy week. I might have enough time to record everything. I may not. Not going to push myself too hard, though. I've got way too much time. Way too much going on to push myself past a sanity. So you are going to come right there. Bingo! And that's exactly what I was hoping for. Now, where's our way out right now? Good grief. Yeah, you see, this is what I was... This is the only problem right now, is there's no way out of here. So we're going to make this our way out. We'll just go up and around. Excellent. So if we take this out, and then we throw... This is the other thing we need to check. What we need to do, let's see, if we're really, really super duper lucky... but it's a hopper. But the hopper's... Wait, no, that could be a big, big old problem. Because the hopper could get full... And there's no way to put this in here. No, it's going to have to be up by one. Alright. That was mildly ill-conceived. Okay, so plan B. We are going to move this up by one because of the way hoppers work. We don't want to have redstone interference. Hoppers, when they're full, produce a redstone signal, which is an extremely useful feature. There we are. There's the feeder. Now we'll be able to power the dispenser right here. And perfect. And we'll be able to power... And those are landing exactly where I want them to be. Perfect. Well, everyone, there's our wolf pods and the hoppers. So the next thing on the agenda, right in the center here, is going to be a four-way sorter. A four-way splitter. Yeah. So that we can take the resulting dog food from the next layer up and split it into 4 separate product lines. It's coming. It's starting to look like a system. That's a bit of... it's a dragon orb right there. Let's pop down here. Let's see. Actually, this could confirm something really useful as well. Alright, this is chunk... I don't see any slimes here. Oh, there he is. He's up there. Yeah, what I'm going to have to do is find my way into the neighboring chunk and see if... find out if it's a double slime chunk here. Because if it is, that would be so cool. This is definitely going to be a slime farm, though. Because, well, it's right in the right location. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Yes, there were dispensers there. You guys can laugh at me for my inobservation. But that's okay. You can do that while I'm away. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.